As age, well, I'll cite an example. Uh, I have a friend. Well, a bit older. I'm a bit older than him. And also the marriage too. But it's a scenario and a real life scenario. Couple of weeks ago, they went to grace an occasion of a young chap that got married. The girl, the late, well, I won't say girl this time around, but the lady, the she's probably older than him. Not probably, she is older than him by difference of two, three, 2, 3 years or so. Now, if you ask me what's their age, it'd be so funny to let you know that the boy is 18, just turned 18, and then the girl is in her early 20s. So I mean, the girl is in her early 20s, already in the and they got married probably before after she got into the higher institution. So that's a situation of life. That's a scenario and a true life scenario. Do they love each other? Oh well, I'll say yes. This is the big. That's the beginning of their journey. I'll say yes, they do love each other. For what I'm saying, but from my own, but my friend's concern was they drove about an hour and a half to where they had. They did do all the engagement, the wedding, and all that proper. While driving back, the couple in the vehicle, that's my friend and the wife, their concern was the longevity, the reality of staying married. Because honestly, his word was to me was Samson, honestly, they are inexperienced. But we had to go there and support them because this is what they want. They love each other. They are okay from what we've seen. But time will tell, right? But in that kind of scenario again, um, they are surrounded with people who are probably not the same age, a bit older than them, that they can learn from in a smartest way that they can also sustain their longevity and marriage is taking courses like marriage counsels and all of that at that tender age to learn from people who are being away and they surrounded themselves within that. That's their culture. The culture here. Um, Most culture here doesn't really matter whether you're older than me as a man or I'm not talking about the conservative culture. Whether they're older than me or I'm older than you, at what age? As a matter of fact, I dealt with one that got married at the age of 15. A lady got married at the age of 15 with a man that was like between, they just finished, he just also finished his high school at 18, and the purpose why they say that is because from what I gathered, what the reason why they do most of that is because they want to one of their culture believe that the earlier you get married, that's why you see somebody who is my age or probably I'm older than already becoming a great grandma. Yeah, like here you see them like, and that's why here most of their great grandma live much more longer because they actually dealt with the issue of childbearing, rearing child, and all of those things. And at that age, now they're becoming a great grandma. And by the time you become a great grandma, the little ones that are coming around you will sustain your strength and make you happy, even though you are not happy in your marriage at that age. Those little your great grandchildren will make you even live much more longer. Um, I hope I'm not deviating from this question, but what I'm trying to point out to us is uh, it the our society, the community, there are lots of factors that surrounds it. I can't see an African man say you are 18, I'm 16, or you are 20, I'm 10, whatever, saying that I want to quickly jump into marriage. Your father would just first of all say, "Are you all right?" I mean, you better get your. I don't think you are ready. Something must be wrong with you. So age barrier wise, between now that's a factor of that surrounds it within our community factor, parental factor, friends factor within our own culture. That's the cultural influence. Now, between both of them, in all sincerity, from experience, in all sincerity, marriage is not meant for boys. I love you, I love me. It's maturity. When you are able to when you are mature, you know you're mature, and it's not that you are working or you have 100 billion in your account, and then you think that that's what sustain or keep my marriage. Is for the mature. And some women have decided, like, you know what? The moment I notice this guy love me, I don't care, but I don't want. In reality, most women these days will say, okay, if I'm older than the guy, probably one or two, and some will say, I don't care, I don't mind if it's five. Those were back in the days. They said they don't mind like 10. But now of this age and this time, with a lot of things that is happening in our world, they say that with all of this, somebody have mentioned it in the course of the conversation, that these days they're like, oh, if you are older than me, five. I mean, I'm not doing. I don't want you to be older than me. I want, because most women today are looking for security. Most women for somebody most women today are somebody who they can look up. Now I have confidence in the man. I'm coming back home to meet a man safe with. Most women today are very skeptical. They don't want because most men look so big, and age-wise, they get into home, they become women puncher, they become something else. All of those news that we read around, and there are true things that are happening. There are really, really reality things that happen. What would happen? Another good scenario is, this is reality, and I witnessed it. They just got married. They did all this classes. Because you might know them. They did all the spiritual classes for, in fact, like we will do. That's why I'm breaking up. A call is trying to come, and that's why I'm breaking up. So
Okay.
I'll cut it short. After the wedding, I think it's a sign for me to wrap it up. After the wedding, the first day, that first week of the married, of they got married, the man raised his hand and slapped his wife. Yeah, I can tell the look on your face. So, and these are grown-up men. Now, the reality dawned on them. This is after 15 years. The reality dawned on them, and in all sincerity, came out and tell that we got married not knowing, with lack of experience. They lack experience. That was his word. That little did they know that we are different people coming together under one roof, like, and it lasted so long like that. So, does age matters in marriage? Yes. Does age matters in marriage? No. In all sincerity, for me, age in marriage depends on how mature you are and how you're able to deal with crisis. Are you surrounded with people that you can easily run to? The first stage of your marriage, if you are inexperienced, like the first scenario I cited, that you can easily run to, that you can open up to and say, hey, dad, this is what is happening. Oh yeah, this is what we are facing. So to me, it doesn't matter. So if it matters to you, then I will say wait till you find the right person. So, like, okay, I'm waiting for a man that I'm not older than, then I'll be able to know that this man is the man for me. It depends on each individual as well. Can you deal with the crisis in marriage? If they triple it down to tell you that, hey, on pen and paper, this is the reality when you get married. That is not going to be the same from the first. After 5 years, it's going to change. Are you able to deal with it? And so all of those things, it's a very we have a mixed culture. So I'm trying to watch what I'm saying, and I'm trying to be very careful not to mislead or someone misinterpret my train of thoughts. But what I'm trying to do is, uh, are you able? In reality, marriage is not what it seems. It's very, very complicated, and there is no template for it. But you just have to know that, can I deal with my wife when my wife, if you are not the type that can take respect, that don't tolerate being disrespected, can you deal with it when the moment your wife disrespect you? Or can you say that, and she come up and say, you know what, I'm older than you, so you should give me that respect? Or you say that, or you think that, oh, she's older than me, I think I can't tolerate her talking to me anyhow. She needs to know that I'm the man of the house. So even if you're older than me, can you deal with that? So if you can come to that reality terms check, that reality check in truth and in truth and in spirit, that if my wife is older than me, I won't mind her lambasting my name, no, free of charge. I don't mind her doing anything. But if you can't come to terms to that, then you have a problem. You have to wait to get someone you are older than. Let's face the reality. And if you are the type that you did the fact check and you say that, oh yeah, I'm older than her, I don't mind, I think I'm okay enough to tolerate and accommodate whoever I'm going to marry, then you can go ahead and do it. So it's a sincere question to ask ourselves. If you're still single, okay, it matters to me. Can I deal with this? Check, check, check. You have a child, deal with that, deal with that. If she's older than me or I'm older than her, can I accept, can I tolerate someone I'm older? Or I would rather have somebody we are age mates. So if I'm dealing with somebody we are age mates, she can't come up and say, and then the next day I say, you know what, we are age mate, right? Or somebody, so there are a lot of factors to it. But first off, do your fact check. I mean, check mark, check your box and see if somebody you can deal with, if you can manage scenarios, reality scenarios that will pop up during, after the first year, the second year, and all that. So is either way, if you're able to deal with that, I mean, in all sincerity, then embrace it. If she's older than you, but don't come back and say we didn't tell you. We are telling you the truth, that it's not the same. Some things will pop up that you'll be like, oh well, I wish I should have married somebody that I'm older than, or somebody I'm the age mate with. So there is marriage is a very, very complicated thing that you have to watch. What you have to be very, very careful and be ready to accommodate things that will pop up. I'm just gonna round it up there. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sampson. Thank you so much. Good to have you, love doctor. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. We appreciate your contribution.